So one of my recent videos got a lot of views, and because of that, I've been getting a lot of DMs on my Instagram, and there are too many. So I apologize if I haven't replied to some of you guys, but I've been getting a theme out of these questions. So I thought I would make a video from these questions, sort of what is going on in people's minds, and that is why I wanted to make a distinction between the personality that you call yourself and the real self. The personality is the worrying self, the one who wants to figure everything out, basically your mind, your ego. And it is the one with mental chatter, doubts, indecision, and everything. While your real self is the quiet awareness behind your mind. So you would say, where is my real self? So you can take a deep breath and just look at this video without thinking about anything, and you will realize that there is some awareness behind your eyes that's watching the video without any mental chatter. And you can feel your body's sensations, the blood pumping in your veins. This real self is behind the mind, and we try to manifest. When most of people come to manifestation, they try to manifest with their mind, the personality, and that's why they are so frustrated that things don't work out, nothing is working, everything is going against them and all of that, because you are rejecting or suppressing the source within you, the one consciousness. As I made a video recently that there is just one consciousness and there is no real separation. So if there is one consciousness, we are all one when we go all the way to the source, and therefore nothing is impossible. Basically nothing, and nothing is impossible to God, if you want to call it God. What is impossible is to the mind only, the personality. So I've been getting questions with the same theme, that past I had a problem like this, and we are still repeating the story from the past, like it had this happened, and now it's not happening. So you're aware of something that is not happening. So what are you projecting into the source? You are projecting into the source that something is not with you. It hasn't happened, and you are missing something, you're lacking something. And the problem with source or God is God doesn't listen to your words. The universe, or the all, whatever you want to call it, listens to your state of being, who you are being. So if you're lack filled with something, that's what you're projecting into the consciousness of the all, and that is what is gonna keep on perpetuating. And the reason why I wanted to make this distinction is the one who is projecting lack is not the real self. The real self is behind your mind. Your mind, or your personality, or whatever you call yourself, is projecting the lack into the universe. Now, your real self does not know time or space. For it, there is no past, there is no future. So when you remember past, your real self is thinking of it in the now moment. And what you're doing is you are reliving the past again, you're reimagining it, and because you're using your imagination, you are perpetuating the story into your future. The imaginal future, the next now moment, solidifies the story that you're telling, and life doesn't change, nothing changes. And so you need to encourage your real self to manifest for you. For example, take a deep breath and let go of all thoughts and just be in this now moment. And now affirm that you have what you want. It feels good, right? It only feels bad when you are trying to manifest it with your mind, and you're repeating and you're trying hard, and this efforting makes you feel miserable. And don't you tell me that you can't do it, because I have I have done this sort of like raising my vibration and feeling good in the worst of some circumstances of my life, both emotionally and physically. In the worst of times, I was still able to manage to raise my vibration, feel good, feel better, and trust my higher self. And you can do it too. You need to become best friends with your higher self. Well, how do you do that? Well, first of all, stop condemning yourself for every single thing. Stop feeling guilty for everything from your past and all these stories that you're holding within you. Let go of all that. Like, how can you be somebody's best friend when you're nagging them all the time, and telling them something, to do this for me, manifest this for me, do this for me, or you are not good enough, or you start with self-love. Become your best friend. Take walks like nature, like this fills my soul with energy. I feel as my true self when I am in nature. Everybody has something they can do to align with their higher self. And what doesn't align with your higher self is watching 100 manifestation videos, scrolling through Instagram all day. It drains your energy, because that's the activity of the personality. Mind loves to consume information, more methods, more ways, because it wants to figure out everything. And that is its problem. It doesn't trust the higher self. And the higher self goes in the background. You feel desperate, you feel more low, and it's a spiral. You need to stabilize yourself in meditation. Be present. Take deep breath. Go into the nature. And when you feel stable, mental chatter is gone. You can affirm, you can imagine. This is why Neville Goddard taught SAT, state akin to sleep. If you don't know what is state akin to sleep, he taught this method that before sleep, not before sleep, anytime actually you can do it. You just relax into a chair or somewhere comfortable and just get into a sleepy, drowsy state. You can do breath exercises, or you can just relax, close your eyes, and just let go of thoughts and everything. And eventually you will feel this sleepy, drowsy state where you're not awake, but you're not asleep either. You are in the middle drowsy state. And in that state, your personality is asleep, your mind is asleep. And in that state, when you imagine something, you are imagining it with your higher self. And your higher self, whatever it imagines, becomes reality. Whatever it feels to be real becomes real. So you can practice state akin to sleep. You can practice presence every day. You can affirm. You can go to walks in the nature. You can talk to yourself, become your best friend, and try to utilize your higher self to manifest. And don't let go of desperation, trying to figure things out. Let go of the old story. There is no past, there is no future, there's only now. And in this now, you can feel good, you can feel stable, you can imagine what you want, you can feel fulfilled, and you can then let it go. And it will come about. It will come about. Okay, this is it for this video. Until next time.